Hey guys, welcome to another video. We're outside today, recording a little video because I'm supposed to be meeting up with the young adults today to do a little bit of Bible stuff. And prayers for today for me is I have to make a really strong decision of leaving for the military to do Air Force, to do my aviation mechanics, or I can stay within where I'm at and become a mechanic and get the tools that I need for free. So I would like a little bit of prayers for that, because I definitely need it in order to make a decision. And if I leave to the military, obviously I won't be making videos for a bit, so definitely keep me in your prayers. But today, let's kick it off. We got Law 25. It's been a hot minute. We're just gonna get right into it. Law 25 is recreate yourself. Don't accept the roles or limits others put on you. Shape your own identity. Become who you want to be, not who you're told to be. So with this, when it comes to self-creating yourself, you have to realize that it takes time. This is a process thing that takes a lot of digging into yourself and seeing where your weak points are and when you're really strong at. And I'm gonna open up with, you know what your bad qualities are and you know what your good qualities are. And if you don't know, do a little bit of digging and truly try to figure out who you want to be in this lifetime, because nobody's gonna be able to figure that out for you. So for self-improvement, obviously we have a little bit of topics and we do a little bit of real life situational stuff too, to actually make this law in your efforts and make it good. So reinvent your daily routine. Start waking up early, change your habits, and become the type of person who is disciplined and in control. So starting a new morning routine. For me, I really hated waking up in the afternoon time. So for me, that was 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And I always felt so drained because I always feel like I was always missing out on my day. Some days that's fine to wake up late because you need the energy, but most of the time you should be waking up early, because what you have to realize about waking up early is that most stuff get done. Your homework gets done. Your breakfast is already done. The dog's already been taken out. Most of your stuff is already done in the morning, so that in the afternoon time you can focus on doing the stuff that you want to do. So creating YouTube videos, drawing art, publishing stuff. You have so much time during the afternoon to do that, but that's only starts with your mornings and changing your routines. For me, hygiene was a really big issue for me. I really sucked at keeping up with it, but waking up early definitely gave me that. 2 is redefine your self-image. Dress sharper, speak with confidence, and upgrade how you carry yourself. So I don't know if you're just like me, but for me, I enjoyed wearing a lot of sloppy clothes, so none of my clothes would really match with each other or really present myself when I had to do interviews. But as you grow older, you realize that your image matters, because first impressions matter, and they do. Because when you walk through that door for a job interview or for that college to get accepted, your imagery matters a lot. How you carry yourself, hey, good morning, how are you, reciprocating those feelings, and just looking sharper in general. So I tell you guys today to pick up a couple polos, pick up a couple dress pants, and start actually wearing dress shoes. Don't wear dress pants with sneakers, because that looks kind of sloppy. Get into style, because you're going to need it later on in life. 3, start a personal brand. Create a new Instagram, a YouTube, a blog that reflects the new you. You're becoming, not the old version. What I enjoy about YouTube is how I grew up. So when I start my videos, you realize I come off a little squeaky and a little not confident and stutter a lot. But as I started creating videos over time, I became more fluent in how I project myself in my videos. I'm more confident in front of the camera. And I enjoy it. You know, you don't know the stuff you enjoy unless you dig into it and try to master it. But starting a personal brand, it's easy. It's like what I'm doing right now. You can do this on Instagram, you can do this on YouTube, you can do this on Facebook too. A lot of people enjoy the Facebook platform. I just enjoy the YouTube platform because I can just say whatever I want, create whatever video I want, and try to display that to the world, because I think at the end of the day it's about helping people, and that's my own personal brand when it comes to that. It's just making sure that you're helping people, encouraging them, and you're motivating them, you know, because we're all in this together and we're all trying to push through. Now this law when it comes to recreating yourself is friends. So we're gonna go to the friends topic now. And number 1, shift your role in groups. If you've always been the follower, start leading. Pretty self-explanatory with that one. You can start leading by speaking up for situations where you feel like you're being taken advantage of. That's one way you can start leading. A second way you can start leading is when there's a project in groups and somebody's questioning, oh, who should speak up for the whole presentation, you can most definitely do that. It doesn't take a lot. You can just write notes and go off your notes, and then a couple ideas that you have. It can make it very interesting for sure. And then the third thing I can tell you about becoming a leader is speak about stuff that interests you. Be the person that sparks in conversation. And like I was saying, yeah, make sure that you're doing stuff that you're interested in. That's the easiest way to open up yourself. And that's what I do with cars. That's what I do with computer stuff. That's what I do with board games, fragrances. I love opening up with fragrance conversations because it helps me develop that confidence. You don't have to start right off the bat with something that you don't know, because you're not going to be confident in it. And if you do this repetition over and over again with speaking with what you're confident in your knowledge in, you'll become confident for sure. Number 2 is dropping toxic personas. This could be funny but reliable one. Flip the script. Become known as trustworthy and solid. If you're like me, you're known as the funny person. Take time to really switch from being the funny person to being the person that's being taken very seriously. And you can do this by practicing habits of the serious people. Pay attention to your managers. Pay attention to people in leadership. Pay attention to how they have conversations, their body posture, and how they rebuke people. Very, very important. That's something easy you can do. That's something that I've always tried, and it's worked out the best for me. And number 3 is introduce new interests. Bring new hobbies or insights to the group to reposition yourself as the one who's growing and evolving. So introduce new ideas, new hobbies. How do you do this in a group? Well, it can be kind of difficult, especially if everybody's in the wrong page. But what I can tell you based on my own personal experiences, if it's going to help the group, you most probably want to say it. But if it's not going to benefit the group, you're better off just keeping it to yourself. But if you think it's going to earn you extra credit or more success or more experience, definitely display it. Like if a project isn't looking as presentable and it's looking kind of cliche, like everybody else kind of knows this idea of a project and you have something better, display that, express that so that you stand out from other people. We'll go to work. So work is dress and speak like your future role. Act like the manager expert that you want to become even before the title. Learn proper grammar, basically. Avoid swearing and cussing. I believe cussing is very unprofessional and it comes off kind of lower. And the Bible tells us to not cuss because it can come off rude and definitely for sure lowering people's value. Not only your own, but other people's too. And you'll feel it, and you'll know for sure. Act for new responsibilities. Take on challenges that force others to see you differently. Take on new responsibilities. If you're not used to being the person that's doing presentations often, take on those roles and do presentations often. If you're not the person that likes being in front of a camera and talking to a camera because you find it weird, try it for yourself before you speak on it or talk smack about it, because you never know where it's going to take you. So always be curious and take in new responsibilities. I'll just hold it right here. And then the last is rebrand after a mistake. Use a setback as a comeback. Sharper, more prepared, and more professional. As you could tell in my videos for the past, I would say 7 years, you can see the development from where I was shy to becoming confident to speak in front of the camera. That's good. You always want to be trying to find the better version of yourself every day. And you do this by investigating who you are, your flaws, your strengths, and digging into your flaws, but finding interest in your strengths, refortifying them. So you're not developing your strengths even stronger, but you are doing that with your weaknesses. That's the goal when it comes to being in your young age, is that you can make as many mistakes as you can and still come back up in your 30s and become successful. So let's say you want to fall, get back up. And with your strengths, trying to work with integrity with those. Because I think when we switch from one to the other, back to back, we tend to fall away from our strengths. But if we try to work with integrity with our strengths and better ourselves through our weaknesses, we can get farther than most people. Tips to end this video is going to be, if you don't define who you are, someone else will do that for you. 2 is reinvention isn't fake, it's focused evolution for yourself. And then lastly, you don't find yourself, you build yourself. You're a project, you know. When you think about a project for school, or when you think about a project car, especially a project car, I can say for sure, you can do this slowly. There's no rush for it. And it takes time to become that great person. And you can do it. You just have to be patient with it, but consistent with it too. So don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because in this world, anything is possible, and you can achieve it. You just have to be the person willing to commit and see the bright in yourself too. You know, speak life into yourself, speak motivation. And when you do find yourself at a setback, take it easy. Take that setback as a, not a failure, but an opportunity to learn from it and grow from it. That's gonna be it for today's video. And that was Law 25, recreate yourself. Let me know below what you guys think about this specific law. I think it's definitely interesting and something that I keep close to me when I need something new to learn. I love you guys already know. God loves you too. Peace out.